Today I have a super special unboxing. This order finally arrived from Forgeworld after being stuck in customs for who knows how long. It is the Thunderhawk Gunship, one of the most iconic Space Marine models that Forgeworld make. As you can see, it comes in this massive Titan box, and this Titan box is so big that I've had to film this unboxing on the floor rather than on my desk, as my desk simply doesn't give me enough room to unbox this model. As I said, it comes in this lovely Titan box that you can see right in front of you. I love these Titan boxes, they're great for storage. As you can see there, Space Marine Thunderhawk Gunship, Forgeworld written on the back. And just on the other side, another picture of the Titan cog. So, let's turn it around. Cut these little bits of plastic that come on the box to stop it falling apart in transit. And let's take a look at what comes in here. Oh yes, I can't wait to put this model together. It's my next big project after finishing off my Reaver Titan. As you can see, I'll just put it up like that. It is absolutely chockers full of all different bags of resin pieces. Now this model is going to be a lot of work, to say the least. But it's great to have a big project. If you want to follow along, I've got some incredible ideas for what this model is going to look like when it's assembled. I've got flight stand which I'm going to put together. I'm ordering some acrylic rods, so it's going to be sitting about 50 centimeters in the air, flying over a destroyed Chaos Rhino. So if you want to follow along in that adventure, I encourage you to subscribe, because I'll be filming videos throughout so you can see how it's going. I'm so excited to get started on this. So let's take a look at the first bag in here, or we'll see how many bags there are to begin with. 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6 bags, and there's some other bits in the back which we'll have a look at when we get up to them. So I'll move them out of the way a bit and we'll have a look at all of these pieces in here. Crack it open and we'll have a look at what comes in this first bag. Yep, you got the missiles for it. It's such a nice cast. All the details are looking sharp. So this looks like the weapons and doors. You've got the ramp there. Not sure what that piece is. Gear. Some hydraulics of some sort. What looks like to be a piece of the wing, possibly. Here we've got a heavy bolter, which is... Let me get that apart. It's sort of... There we are. Can you guys see that? It doesn't want to focus, does it? Yeah, whoop. Yeah, there we go. Look at the detail. It would help if I don't drop it, wouldn't it? I mean, look at the detail on that. Absolutely beautiful. It's so crisp and clean. There we go. Some more pieces. The next 2 missiles right there. Let's pull out some more. This model will be great fun to put together. I'm not sure how many bits are in here, but we'll find out. Some more landing gears, or by the looks of it, or hydraulics. And this bag is basically much of the same, so I'm not going to bore you by going through all the same pieces. That's the first bag. Yeah, we'll take a quick look in this bag, which looks like there's some larger pieces in. There we go. That looks like it could belong to one of the engines. Now, I obviously haven't assembled one of these before, so that's why I don't know what everything is. You can just see how clean and crisp the details are on this model. It's looking great. Looks like it'll be a joy to assemble. Oh, there's the nice big Thunderhawk cannon. It's massive. Absolutely massive. There we go, that might make it focus a bit better. It doesn't want to focus today. Here we've got one of the landing pads. Look at the size of that and look at the detail there. We've got a second engine. Another landing pad. And that one looks like much of the same as well. So we'll just chuck it back in the bag. I'll move on to the next one. There are so many bits in here. They're going to take a good while to clean. So this bag, we'll just look through here. Just looks like some smaller pieces. A hatch maybe. Not sure what all of them are. Another big bag here. In here you can see what looks like the engine thrusters. The las cannons which will go on the wings. You've got the 2 Marines in there. Let me pull out those Marines. I want to have a look at the pilots. There we are. That'll go well with all the new Heresy stuff that's due to come out soon. I can't wait for all of that to come out and to fly to battle in a new Thunderhawk Gunship. Let's grab one of the las cannons as well to have a look at. Look at the size of that. Look at the detail. It's so crisp and it's so clean. Looking forward to putting this together. Just some more random pieces. Nothing wants to stay in my hand today, does it? Whoop. Sorry for the camera not focusing today. There's so many pieces in this. It's going to take an absolute eternity to clean. Now, this is interesting as well. I like this, how I've got the clear piece of resin for the cockpit canopy. So you've got the clear bit. It'll just be a simple task of masking off the clear bits while you paint all of the structure around it. There's some more big ramps. It looks like the front assault hatch. Bit of flash there, but everything in this model looks really, really clean. It seems to be one of the cleanest Forgeworld models that I've had. A piece of the interior. A nice door there. You've got all of the details there. Oh man, this is going to be a joy to paint. It feels a bit slimy though. Got a bit of cleaning to do. These newer models from Forgeworld now, the casting is just so crisp and so clean. One of the wings. I know the las cannon attaches to the end up there. I'm really happy with the casting of this. It looks really, really smooth and really, really nice. Just a chunk of resin. Just the other wing in that one, so we'll get rid of those pieces. And we'll have a look in at the final bag here. So it's another big bag, as you can see. And this one's got some really big chunky pieces in. Looks like part of the body of the plane. Engine output, so must be somewhere near the engine. Oh, that's really greasy. Lots of releasing agents, so these are going to need a good wash before I assemble them. But apart from being greasy, it seems to be a really, really nice cast of the Thunderhawk. Part of the wing, another wing by the looks of it. The There only seems to be one part of that wing in here, so I wonder if it's missing a piece or if it's just in another bag that we overlooked. Now I want to see if I can get you a good look at this part here of the interior of the cockpit. If it wants, yeah, there we go. And it's just full of detail there. I love having the nice clear canopy for this, because once all of these internals are unpainted, it's going to look so good when it's all assembled and it's blowing up heaps of filthy heretics. And part of the front gunship body itself, it looks like the front, I believe, yeah, it should go like that. The cockpit should sit up in there somehow. This is only a rough guess, but and then you've got the assault hatch which drops down, but a very rough guess. Now let's have a look at some of these bigger pieces here where they've got the main body. And here are the main wings. Look at the size of that chunk of resin. That is absolutely massive. And it's got some weight behind it too. You've got the place where the landing gears retract. Now, I'm not sure how I'll assemble this with the landing gears, as it will be in flight. I'm not sure if I'll assemble them retracted or down to have the option of landing it if I want to. But we'll see how we go. And there's the second wing. Identical to the first, but just goes on the other side of the gunship. And like that. So you can sort of get an idea of how big this gunship is going to be. Sorry, I can't even get them both in frame. Get them out of the way. And grab out the next bit of bubble wrap with some more big chunks of resin. I believe that could be the housing for the big Thunderhawk gun on top. Possibly, don't quote me on that. And another bit of the plane or the Thunderhawk gunship itself. And as you can see, beautiful details on the top, beautifully cast. I can't see a single bit of slippage on here. I'm sure I'll find some, but it should be good to fairly easy to fix up, because the whole model itself looks very, very clean and some beautiful interior detailing. I find Forgeworld have really stepped it up with their casting games. But we'll see. I've got an older model coming soon, so we'll see how that goes. And here we are. More of the fuselage. And there we are, just the bottom part. You've got the ramps there. It would be cool to cut one of them out and have a Marine sort of either kneeling there, shooting as it's flying, or sort of holding on. Sorry, I can't talk today. Holding on with one hand, leaning out with the gun in the other. So we'll see what spare bits I have left after I've assembled the new Horus Heresy box set, because I actually really like that idea. Because that's really thin and that's just a bit of flash. That'll be really easy to push out there. And then here we've got left the little bit of paper saying it was checked by SI on the 10th of March or May 2022. So a very, very new casting. And a beautiful set of instructions with a nice long list of all the parts to ensure that they are there, and a sort of blow up of all the parts. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. Sorry it was a bit uncoordinated, I don't have much room today. If you want to see how this goes, please like, subscribe, click that notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next video.